Another Saturday night of racing in the books. It's been a lot of fun this Saturday night, and as always, every week we're doing Driver of the Week. And I don't know why we haven't had this guy on the show, this young man on the show yet, and that's going to be the driver of the number 61, Paul Richards Jr., sitting here with me tonight, and driver of an Outlaw Modified for the first time a couple of weeks ago, too. Let's start a little bit and talk about the Outlaw Modified. That was a pretty neat deal, you finally getting behind the wheel of that thing, Paul.
Yeah, that thing was really fun. I really like all the people that are in that series. They're real nice people, and I'm really looking forward to that next year.
You know, that has been a really great series over the years. I mean, you're what, 16, 17 years old?
Yeah, I'm 16.
16 years old, and I remember 20-some-odd years ago when that series first showed up here at the track, and it's a really prestigious series. It's been around for a long time, and it's pretty exciting that you and your dad have finally gotten into it. How'd that come about?
We were actually looking for a new series to run. We went on Craigslist and typed in race cars, and that was the first thing that popped up.
Now, do you know who actually owned that car before you guys?
I think it was Butch Rudd.
Butch Rudd. Now, there's a name we haven't heard from in a long, long time, and we're really excited about seeing what you guys are going to do for 2013 in that car. What's your plans with that? A full season or just limited?
If we can keep up the money, then yeah, we're going to try and do the whole season.
Talking about keeping up with things, that 61 four-cylinder front-wheel drive car of yours, man, how did that come about that you got into stock car racing?
What do you mean?
Well, when you guys got out here with that 61 car, you were fast right out of the box. I remember you guys were doing some go-kart racing here at one point in time, but is that where you got your start doing the racing deal, or did your dad race before, or how'd that get started?
I've been around racing since before I could even remember anything. My dad's been watching stock car racing on TV since before I could walk, so that's pretty much where it started.
Now, you're 16 years old, so we know you're in high school. What school do you go to?
I go to Palmetto Ridge.
And that's in Naples, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, I only know Barron. But anyway, what's it like, 16 years old? I mean, let's see, you've been doing this now for how long here at the Punta Gorda Speedway?
I think we've been racing in go-karts here since '07.
So you've been at this for a while. I mean, what's it like when you go to school or your friends hit you up on Facebook and it's like, hey, what'd you do this weekend, Paul Richards Jr.? I mean, you know, your friends are probably out there running around at the movie theater or something else, and you're up here driving race cars. How do they react to it?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Everybody thinks it's cool racing, but it also has its downs. I mean, you can't always hang out with friends when you want to. You have to work on the car during the week. You don't get your social time with friends. So, I mean, yeah, racing is good, but it has its downsides.
And, you know, you say it's good, it's got its downsides. You don't get to spend a lot of time, but you do get to spend a lot of time not with your friends, but with your family, too.
Yeah, me and my dad spent a lot of time on this car. It took a lot of work to get this car ready, so, yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
I know you guys had it for sale there for a while. Is that thing still up for grabs?
Yeah, we're still trying to sell it to pay off for the Outlaw Modified next year.
Well, you've got the Outlaw Modified season coming up here 2013, so if the sponsors are out there for it, hopefully they get on board with you because I think you guys got a winning combination.
Yeah, that car's a lot of fun. I didn't expect to do that well last time. I didn't really want to spin out like I did, but it is what it is.
It's kind of a carbon copy. You did it in practice and did the exact same thing in the feature race. You got to get good at it, right?
Yeah, I kept trying to find different lines. I couldn't really get my line down in that car until the end of the race, but by then it was too late, and my tire was way wore out from spinning off the corners.
Now, you know, those are rear-wheel drive cars in the Outlaw Modifieds, and you've been racing the front-wheel drive car. A lot more adjustments on those cars, you know, jack and bolts and stuff like that. Has that been something that's been a little tough to get used to? Or were you and your dad ready for this, or did you have to pick some people's brains on it?
Well, we definitely asked around before we got it just to know what we had to do, but yeah, it is a really big difference. I'm still learning a lot about the car, so it should be fun.
So what do you like better, front-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive?
Definitely rear-wheel drive.
All right, we got that in there. But, you know, I want to thank you for coming up, Driver of the Week. You're probably one of the greatest stars out there at the racetrack, especially in the four-cylinder class. You guys definitely know how to get to the front, and you guys got it figured out. I know it's just not a one-person show. Anybody you would like to thank that helps you out on that car?
My dad, Collie Mobile Auto Repair, my whole family for supporting us all the time. I mean, I don't know how my mom used to put up with it when she came here all the time. She used to have a panic attack
I know the feeling. We all had moms that were involved in racing. We gave them a few extra gray hairs real early and real quick.
Yeah.
Well, appreciate you hanging out with us, and we'll see you out there on the track here pretty soon.
I'm looking forward to it.
I want to thank Paul Richards Jr. for joining us here tonight. The driver of the week right here at the Punta Gorda Speedway. You never know where the next one's going to come from or what class it's going to come from. You got to join us right here every Saturday night at the toughest track in the South, the Punta Gorda Speedway.